Hey guys, it's Alex here. Today I'm going to bring you the coverage of UBDL Season 8 Week 1 match, which was against Eevee Eviolites coached by Ignite. On the left hand side you can see my team, and on the right hand side it's Ignite's team. It was a point draft, so it's a top heavy draft. I tried to construct a VGC team from top half of the draft, and I got lucky to get Hydreigon and Cerulege. Both are really offensive mons, and in the tailwind they can wreck any team. So I got Hydreigon, Cerulege, Staraptor, Quaquaval, Tinkerton, Mudsdale, Ampharos, Glacian, Muk, Sawsbuck, and Pamo. So I got two fake out mons in Pamo and Tinkerton, and got Intimidate from Staraptor, and it can also set up tailwind for my team. Uh, so I was predicting that Ignite would bring Sylveon for sure because it's really offensive mon. Then for fake out pressure, he can bring Persian, uh, Scalarage and Crocodile because my team is physical attack because my team got a lot of physical attackers, so Crocodile would be a great bring from his side, so I was expecting that. Scalar Edge just because it got touch song, so it if it gets going then it can easily wreck through my team. Then I was thinking that he will definitely going to bring Slow King because of Sylveon. He wanted to set up a trick room so that Sylveon can easily benefit from that. And I also expecting him to bring Noivon to set up Tailwind if he wants. So these are the 6 months that I was expecting him. This is the team comp that I went for. I got Dark Lord the Cerulege, rooting for you Hydreigon. It got 3 heads out of 2 with heads looks like a pom pom, and it's kind of a cheerleader thing, so I think he's rooting for the opponent. That's why I went for this name. Then Kevin the Staraptor, Ye the Quaquavel, Mrs. Satan the Tinkerton, because she is devil in disguise, and everyone's favorite Amphi the Ampharos. I went for Clear Amulet on Cerulege because I don't want to get intimidated and lose my attack stats, and it has Terra Ghost because I don't want to get EQ'd and just got one shot by his crocodile. So I got Brick Break for that to hit crocodile and Persian as well. Then I got Shadow Claw. After Terra Ghost, it can one shot specially bulky Slow King, so it will be handy. Then Bitter Blade just to heal up whenever it get lost some of its health. It is really strong move. Protect just to protect itself. Then I got Choice Specs, Poison Terror type Hydreigon. Got Dark Pulse if he somehow decided to bring uh, defensive bulk, have trained its looking in defense stats, then Dark Pulse can one shot that Slowking. So it will also help me to restrict his ability to go for Trick Room. Then I got Flamethrower for uh, his bug type mon. I skip his name. What was it? Then Earth Power for Revaroom if he decided to bring it, just in case. I decided to put Earth Power here. Then Draco Meteor for his Noivan. Then I have Kevin the Star Raptor. It got intimidated just to intimidate his physical attackers. It has Terra Normal. It is good to have with double edge, I guess. Then it got Tailwind, but I don't think I am ever going to set up Tailwind because my opponent's team is quite slow. Close Combat for Persian and Brave Bird for Frostmoth. Uh, then I got Ye the Quackwavel with Choice Band with the ability Moxie. So if I go with Aqua Step, it can easily one hit my opponent's Crocodile, and it can easily get a Moxie boost. If my opponent decided to intimidate it, it already got Choice Band, so it won't affect that much to my Quackwavel's attack. That's why I decided to go with Choice Band. And Close Combat is also for Crocodile and Persian. Then U-turn just to pivot it out. Ice Spinner for Neumann because it is 4-time weak to ice. Uh, then Mrs. Satan is my Sportmon over here. Got Fake Out and Bulldoze to even lower out more speed of my opponent, so that I always got the momentum in the game. Then Gigaton Hammer is great to have against Sylveon. It can one shot it. Then Play Rough for Neumann. It can also be used against Crocodile. Then Amphi the Ampharos is uh, just here for bulk. It can set up light screen if Sylveon and Neumann get out of hand with. He can easily start boom bursting everything, so light screen would come up handy. I got Ice Punch and Thunderbolt just in case if I wanted to bring it, and Protect to protect it, and Wikiberry to heal it up. So that's my team comp. Now we can go to the week 1 match 1. So I went with Cerulege and Tinkerton, predicting that my opponent might went with Persian and Slowking, sorry, and but he didn't went for the Trick Room mode. But the Persian can easily fake out my Tinkerton, so I knew I had to target Sylveon in the very first turn. So I went for Bitter Blade on Sylveon, and my both the mons restricted the Hyper Voice because my Cerulege is Fire type and Tinkerton is Steel type, and he directly brought down Crocodile after Fake Out because he thought that he can use the stats of my Pokemon, but I have abilities and items that restrict the Intimidate. I sacked my Quavel here and protected my Cerulege just because I wanted to have a Fake Out pressure in the next turn. I bring back my Tinkerton and Fake Out Crocodile to use Brick Break again. I predicted that Sylveon might went for Protect, so I didn't target it in that turn. Then I thought I can easily take out Sylveon here and targeted Neumann with Play Rough, but he went for Terra Ground and almost took my Tinkerton, and Neumann survived over there because of the low roll, and now it is just clearing the field because after taking out no one, Persian cannot do anything to my other mons. So he missed the hurricane, but it doesn't matter at that stage because all three of my mons can easily take out Persian now. So that's the game 1. In game 2, my opponent decided to go for the trick room because the tailwind didn't work for him in the last turn. So I knew that if this slow king is not physically bulky, then I can one-shot it. So either it can be physically bulky or either it can be especially bulky mon. So I thought that it is specially bulky mon because of my Hydreigon, but he bought out physically bulky slow king. I decided to go for fake out, but it got covered cloak, so didn't flinched, and I missed out taking it out, and my opponent get a chance to set up trick room for his team, and I know that I'm going to get wrecked in this set because he easily set up the trick room for himself. So I went for player up, but already the crocodile turned into water type, so it doesn't even matter. The earthquake took out both my Amphi and Mrs. Satan out, so I already 2 mons down, so it is 2 versus 4, and I just need to protect my Cerulege for the later game, but slacking is just slacking off, taking the hits and healing it up. So I wanted to take it out first, but then my opponent bring out Sylveon in Trick Room, which can win this game easily. So my opponent played really well, but now I knew that his slow king is physically bulky, so I can easily bring Hydreigon in the next round. In the third and final round, my opponent decided to lead with Noivern and Slowking, but I knew that I can one-shot his Slowking with Hydreigon. I am comfortable with him setting up Tailwind, but if he set up Trick Room, that I cannot deal with his team. So I decided to fake out Noivern and take out Slowking with my Hydreigon. He Terra into Steel, predicting that I am going for player off, but I just went for fake out and took out Slowking. In the next turn, my opponent went for Crocodile, but I know I can easily tank hits with my Quackable. He went for Earthquake, almost took out his Noivern, but now my Quackable can take one one Earthquake again from Crocodile, and it cannot take it out. So I protected Dark Lord and went for close combat on Crocodile with Choice Band. So it took out the Crocodile. Now I can easily take out Noivern with my Cerulege, and later on I can deal with Sylveon with my rest of the mons. This Hurricane miss is I don't think it impacted the game a lot because I think that Hurricane went for Cocobell. I took out the Noivern with Bitter Blade and healed a little bit up. Now I restrict his Sylveon's Hyper Voice and on Cerulege and turned my Hydreigon into Poison type, so both my mons are restricted that Hyper Voice now. So It's easy game. I just need to uh, heal my Dark Lord a little bit up, and now my Hydra gun can finish this game up. He played really well, but I know that I just need to take care of Slowking. Then let my opponent to set up Tailwind, and that was enough to claim this set and win the game.